counter pick at the end of this draft.
Oh yeah, I really like the Poppy right now. Obviously, there's a ton of movement abilities that you're going to be able to shut down with that steadfast presence, but even beyond that, this composition did really just need that little bit of extra. I'm going to run at you and start this fight off front of your opponents. Instead, it's just going to be a little bit slower. WE going to wait out EDG, and now just going to be started up right here. The support's going to duke it out just a little bit. Don't see this going anywhere. For WE, it's just important to make sure you have enough space for Monkey to be able to grab this first Drake. And to be fair, grabbing yourself an early Mountain Drake is really nice.
Yeah, well,
on that steadfast presence, you're going to have to try to get that out as quickly as possible. About getting forced very far back. He's going to lose out onto a ton of gold here from the turret plating. This was the getting ahead. This was the gold injection that we were talking about.
Oh my gosh. He doesn't have flash. Immediate engage from Perukia. Love the steadfast engage there from the EDG support. You hit that public execution. Right, it's harder for ZZ to clear these waves out. Cube nearly picks up another play alone off of those. Monkey looking in the mid lane, though, does have Angel trapped in the Cataclysm, but Perukia, the steadfast presence, means that Karis couldn't dash in. It's still a flash from Angel, and a Keeper's Verdict knock up. The double shockwave turn from Angel is nice, but Karis, he wants to find this execute kill. He's going to get it and dash himself back out. Monkey picks up the kill, but Leave knows that Karis is not sporting flash or ultimate, so it's the one time any carry feels somewhat comfortable walking up to the assassin. And as you called out, Xiao Hao in the right place at the right time will even up these Drakes. So good plays on both sides. But Blockstar, I'm liking to see that every one of these decisions does come with a fallback for either side. And there will be more time bought for Leave to scale on up here. Perukia's going to get caught over the wall, though. Great find for Monkey into the quickness charm and the dunk down Cataclysm. Monkey holding all 2 kills for WE, just like we wanted to see.
And now they're going to go and try to fight around this red buff. Good knock-up landing right here. Xiao Hao's tanky, but still, he needs to get on out of there. Is at least going to be able to limp back out of his jungle. What he has to do is just spend more time getting alongside his teammates, doing stuff alongside Yao Yao, alongside Karis. Get involved into the backline as much as possible, because again, Leave really is the big part of this matchup, and is the person that's furthest ahead right now. You've been able to get a couple of cleanses, flashes, pops of the ulti out of him, but they haven't really full committed to trying to kill Leave yet. I think that's the next step. Flash potentially over the wall. No, in the end, it's not actually going to happen. Deciding to just turn around and walk away is Perukia, but they spend a long time up here at WE.
Good Keeper's Verdict, but he's still trapped in the Cataclysm without the J4 regardless, and Karis is going to get his sweet revenge. That is a 6-level difference, by the way, in that 1 kill for Karis.
And the thing is, you were just spending way too much time up in the top lane right there as EDG, just sticking around and giving plenty for WE to turn around and walk up to the top lane. Now, whilst that is happening, as we were talking about, right, first tower going to be very valuable. You get first tower right here onto the bottom side for EDG, and they're going to be able to grab a huge chunk more turret plating off of the Rift Herald. So the Rift Herald paying dividends right here for EDG.
Double levels to those 2 solo lanes. With that momentum, though, WE onto the Dragon. Monkey looking to make a statement here. Grab that second one. EDG, are we finally going to break the resolve? Try and look for a fight. Perukia again could be caught as pop the steadfast presence, and exhaust onto Cube just to hold the Renekton at bay. TP coming from behind. Xiao Hao not going to hit the perfect poly execution. It's Sagacian from Yao Hao to get a double charm. Leave immediately cleanses it, transcends, and ZZ pops into the background and finds himself a freebie 80 carry. About doesn't even have a say in this fight. He just gets taken out by the big bad Cassante. EDG in a 1-man advantage, losing some of these key ultimates, and they're going to lose their take rapidly as boy do Monkey and Cube push out the damage. ZZ has to flash away. Somehow trying to hold the front line. Karis goes in the back. Angel executes Monkey over the wall with a shockwave. Karis finds a trade back. We're now into a 3-on-3. Perfect execution forward. Lee's trying to kite back desperately, but doesn't have the summoners. Gets knocked up and gets cut down. WE have the final laugh in that long extended skirmish.
But nobody walks away with the Drake in the end.
He is spotted on vision. Still got a couple ultimates that are working their way back in, and oh my gosh. All right, LPL Classic, we're TPing back in for this. It's Angel coming through here. ZDZ at bay, trying to hold 3 people in front.
Oh no!
Gonna dash in, and Karis gets caught by Perukia's steadfast presence. Down goes 1 key solo member. It's a whiff on the public execution from Xiao Hao, but that key pick on Karis is more than enough to finally secure them the 3rd Drake of the game. Yao. Angel does have to flash, but the value of this Poppy has been ludicrous in these last couple of minutes.
Very much be the Cassante, so if ZDZ is able to use that deeper ward effectively, it could be really good. Angel.
No flash. Ooh, the Shockwave does brunt Karis' Tyra combo first, so Angel's buying time. He should just drop to Karis, used the whole perfect execution to find that kill, but now he's trapped between two turrets and finds himself Leave, who steps right up into him. Very precautiously, but he still picks up that first kill, and the rest of the cavalry has arrived. So Monkey is now even going to have to pay the price for that pick onto Angel. The stall game from that Shockwave could prove massive for EDG, because Angel falls, but with Monkey off the board as well, is Baron not just the call here for Edward Gaming?
It doesn't feel like EDG have any momentum on towards it. They're in fact going to lose this mid lane tier 1 tower.
Has to use the quickness just to get himself out of his own jungle, as you called out. So more and more pressure on WE. They've lost their jungler off to a reset. He's lost camps. A key Gage ultimate's off the board. Are EDG going to keep pushing the pedal down here? Doesn't seem like it. Oh boy, to the LPL become very famous about. Famous moment here in our game 1 could be manifesting as Monkeys once get picked up by a big Matofo strikes. He has the defensive cataclysm, but the Poppy throws him against his own created wall. Monkey goes down, and WE are sputtering without their crystal gem of a jungler. It's the slow from Leave on the Arc of Ruin, trying to chase down a bout, but he can't gap close there.
Right, that extra level of Shred is there. Karis as well, trying for a flank, is going to get spotted out by Angel. This could now be a fight on multiple fronts.
Oh my god, all right. Oh, there's the Great Keeper's Verdict to chuck Cube out of the pit. TP's coming through to get back in. About a 10-foot TP from Cube, but he's still too late. The Baron is secured. Big time pickup for EDG. Engage comes through for CDC. Another Tofo strikes. Karis goes into the background trying to go after Angel, but Angel's too tanky for the Equality to deal with. They still get rid of ZDZ first. Peruki is very low. Karis, this is a massive flank if he can find it onto the critical targets. Angel gets a bit of damage down. Perukia poked out. About, can he find this kill? Flash from Perukia. Chains of Corruption gonna grab Cao. Now Monkey finally re-engages to the fight. He's chucked under the turret, but they still get rid of Perukia. Cao goes down as well. Baron comes at a pretty mighty cost for Edward Gaming.
Only one member of EDG gonna walk away with that Baron buff, and they're losing massively on this. You still have to walk back into base as Angel and get a little bit of health back. Oh, the poke though.
Yeah. It's that Varus range we talked about, how valuable it can be. Neither team is willing to give away their battle lines by this point. Dragon down about 6k. It's again the engage on the Cube. 12 strikes from ZDZ.
Shockwave.
Slice and Dice has to get him out. Shockwave does absolutely nothing for Angel. Does that give Monkey the confidence to now look to try and go in? Or are they just going to sacrifice the Dragon knowing it's not Soul? And again, some patience showing through for WE.
Right, looking for a perfect execution into the back line. He will die, and instead they just decide, hey, let's walk away. And it looks like it's going to work out for the mid lane tower going to pop as well. And you're now up by a good 1,000 gold for WE.
Cassante, even without the gold lead at the 30-minute mark.
Yeah, absolutely.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Oh my gosh, that was
again.
A very audacious flag and drag, but he still likes the engage. Peruki, the steadfast presence again. ZDZ's the only one trapped in the cataclysm. 3-man Keeper's Verdict. Punts out all of WE, but still About finds the kill onto Perukia somehow. And Karis and About hold their own, staring down all of EDG.
That golden right there was critical for keeping Karis alive. Monkey,
another weird flag and drag, gets some
shot.
Shockwave publicly executed by Cao. Monkey has been off for these last couple fights, but somehow it's still not costing WE too much. Fight around Baron. Leave should have all summoners, his ult up. So maybe there's a bit more room for him to make mistakes, but it's a public execution onto Monkey. The first engage, great stuff for Perukia. Cataclysm back over for Monkey, but it's too little too late. Lee picks up the first kill. Yao nearly gets popped trying to go back in to save him, and we're back to the same story, Bloxer. Lee.
Oh, but Leave.
And now EDG can just wait out that ultimate, but as you pointed out, Bloxer, Leave is poked out very low, and Monkey is trying to hunt and find him. Gets the inside track towards the Drake pit. Leave is trying to force a reset here. EDG might just have to wave the white flag on this Dragon, but ZDZ wants to go in. Their jugglers in here. Leave transcends to try and look for the fight, but About deletes him. Monkey, can he get in to secure the Dragon? Yes, he can as well. No soul here for EDG. It's an absolute collapse thanks to Leave's low health bar, ruining any chance at the soul. WE now break the door open on our back and forth game 1. And what makes it so weird is we have a ton of rosters in the LPL this year, that we're willing to give time for because there's so much changes to their lineups. That's not the case for EDG.
Couple of Baron Empowered minions. Oh, Chains of Corruption just about going to go wide. That could be critical if we get a big team fight right now. For the minute, WE though showing good restraint, pushing forwards as far as they can, but not over-forcing onto these towers, letting these Baron Empowered cannon minions do the majority of the work for them, because as much as EDG's composition is very fun, it's pretty short-ranged, and that's making clearing out these minions very tricky.
Especially with about just cycling these big piercing arrows over and over again. If Leaf gets hit by one of them, I mean, look at ZDZ. He still gets about 15% of his HP bar chunked out from these piercing arrows, and that's your tank.
They can't clear the wave. They cannot clear the wave.
Okay, Perukia's maybe looking for Cube here. There's a double charm from Yao. Yao gets the knock up on the Xiao Hao. They're going after Perukia as the easy target. About gets the first kill. Xiao Hao's down, gets the GA pop next. And again, it's EDG dysfunction. Leave and CDZ are just now coming out of the base to try and rescue this fight, but it feels too little too late. And there's Kara sweeping in for the big multi-kill. Just like that, WE have rescued themselves from woeful early mistakes and punished EDG for a disjointed late game to game one.
It's gonna be over right here, right now. Teleport coming back in just to try maybe stop something from happening. ZDZ, though, in the face of all of these Baron empowered minions, is going to fall. And what a matchup right here from WE. The underdogs coming into this match, and they're able to overcome some interesting play from their superstar jungler.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.